right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, 샤브캇 라흐모노프.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Belal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land a straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Early round 1 action here, and just like that, he gets him to the ground. Feels like a pretty significant moment here early, champ.
I mean, it's no secret what this guy wants to do. This guy wants to take you down, and he wants to grind you out. He got the takedown early. Let's see how long he can control this position and what amount of damage can he inflict on his opponent.
Muhammad's back in half guard. Back mount now. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here.
This is where he wants to be.
Big elbow there, lands. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Oh, nice. Now he's going full mount.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
Posture up. Ground and pound.
Nice positional control here. Rakhmonov gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow doing most of the damage there.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Muhammad's in half guard, making all these shots count. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now. And they...
All right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense there.
He did a great job of turning his defense into his offense, but you can see that he's done that time and time again. He drills that exact action, and it worked in this instance. In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He did a great job of blocking that punch. Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again. Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got him locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad.
We need that takedown now.
30 seconds to go.
He's going guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Rakhmonov's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now.
That was a slick transition.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Rakhmonov. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping the full guard.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And so Rakhmonov's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry.
All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two.
Solid punch lands for him.
Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Oh, rips the body shot there. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown. Just like we mentioned off the jump, this wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. That's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happier.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Another big takedown.
Muhammad's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, 샤브캇 라흐모노프 gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He is really... That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, with authority to the body. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Back to the clinch.
Both fighters...
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
Muhammad's in half guard now. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and prep. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Working very hard to get this arm bars. Close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's got his back now. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Side control now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
That was nice.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between 2 phenomenal grapplers.
1 minute now, says the round 2 clock. Effective punch there by Muhammad.
Doing good. It's okay. Move, use your footwork.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attack. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice tech. Guillotine jump. Oh, yeah, it's a fight here.
Working hard once again for that submission. It looks tight to me.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Stand it up. Work.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding the shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Muhammad gets caught by the straight punch. Oh!
At what point do you adjust and see these head kicks landing over the top?
Oh, so another head kick lands now, at least partially. So several of those have found the target in this round, and now you can see the damage really starting to take effect on his opponent. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Back to the single. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Muhammad's in half guard. What a strike from off of his back.
Oh, nice elbow.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Hey, elbow.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rakhmonov. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up.
Rakhmonov's trying for a submission here.
Arms in deep.
Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Rakhmonov.
Great block there.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a combine.
Big double leg, double change.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Well, you've got to admire the... Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands. Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Another takedown lands.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, the high kick lands.
He's just being more... Oh, nice. He's hurting. He hurt him. That was lightning fast, that right hand. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Beautiful. Not being just defensive, but offensive off his back. Great punch lands.
Muhammad's in half guard. So Rakhmonov's eye is closing up. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Whoa!
He hurt him bad. Oh, lands some big shots, too.
Muhammad gets the takedown now. So a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Yep, got to be very careful there. In the half guard.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making he's setting up a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Oh, big knee there. All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground. His opponent's done a pretty good job getting back to his feet, but can't stop the shot.
It'll finally start to exhaust him if he constantly goes up and down, up and down. He's got to split those legs and defend those takedowns before his opponent gets started. He passes to half guard.
Relentless pressure from the top by Muhammad. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Bilal Muhammad. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
And there's that jab. Nice job to block the strike there, and then counters with an effective hook. So a nice sequence on the feet there by Bilal Muhammad.
Nice move once. Hurt. Oh, nice right in. Nice level change. He passed the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Muhammad's back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very effective. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Bilal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.